Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing something completely different. Now I would like to introduce you to 5 Sims, and they are all called Elyse, Elyse 1 through till 5, and they have the exact same body type, exact same everything, but the only difference is they're going to be doing different things for 24 hours to see how their bodies react in The Sims 4. Now, like an idiot, I messed up their numbers, so Elyse 1 will be doing treadmill, Elyse 5 will be doing the full body exercises, Elyse 3 will be doing the punching bag, Elyse 4 will be doing mountain climbers, and Elyse 2 will be eating straight for 24 hours. So first things first was to get them to do all their respective actions, and like an idiot, I put it in spring, so it was storming outside and everybody got really angry and angsty, and like the genius Elyse 2 is, she set the whole place on fire, which terrified absolutely everybody, specifically Elyse 4 maybe, which basically made her unable to do her exercises for the longest time, genuinely about 12 hours of this test. Now, obviously the rest of the Sims have to eat and sustain, so I did download UI extensions, and I'll put that in the link in bio, and just cheated all of their needs up except of the toilet, shower, hygiene and all that fun stuff, just to make sure that it'd be a fair test, but they wouldn't gain any weight from eating. Now, there were a few things that I did realise while playing on my lovely Mac, as you just saw, is that they wouldn't want to exercise if they felt or were looking dirty, which I thought was quite interesting because none of them had any sort of vein aspiration, or in this case, Elyse 3 got muscle cramp or strain and simply just refused to exercise, or she supposedly would get injured. Now, the muscle cramp strain thing lasted about 4 hours, which obviously cut down time that they could have been doing things, so I tried to get them stretching, tried to get them to do things which would normally relieve that kind of issue in real life, but obviously it's not real life, it's Sims, so nothing really goes to plan ever, which meant I basically just had to wait it out, and then unfortunately Elyse 1 got the exact same thing, somehow, even though she was running, but obviously leg cramp is a thing, because everything that's real in real life has to happen in Sims to a certain element. But what I did realise, a bit like an idiot, was for Elyse number 2, instead of cooking every single meal individually, to make a full family party sized meal and just let her take portions of those, because you can load their queue up so they basically just keep eating forever. That would be the one big thing that I would change if I was to do this again, was to actually pre-plan, because I just thought of this and decided to do it straight away. But in no way is this original. There's loads of Simmers who have done this before, and you should definitely check out their videos because they all had different parameters to the ones that I'm currently playing with. Another thing that I did realise also very quickly was that they all loved their phones. Obviously your fun scale goes down astronomically quickly when you're playing The Sims 4. I don't know why it happens, because I feel like existing should be fun enough in this game because we just control everything you do. But they were all in love with their phones constantly, and it tended to be at the exact same time. While getting close looks at them, I realised that their facial expressions and their struggles were changing as they went. So Elyse 5, if you look back at the start of the video, she was really struggling, and now that it seems that she's getting the hang of it, she's enjoying it a lot more. And at this point, they were about level 2 to level 3 of fitness, and good old Elyse number 2 here was just cooking up an absolute storm, but quite literally couldn't finish it because of the amount of trash that there was everywhere, so she had nowhere to put the plate. One thing that I was really looking at was their physical differences that we could openly notice, and obviously a big one for me was Elyse number 2, to see if she visually gained any weight. Now, this challenge was really quick to do, unfortunately, and I kind of wanted it to last longer, but as I did mention, I did drop their body weight to the lowest standard completely, so let's have a look at what changed. So Elyse number 1 was on the treadmill and nothing happened at all. She didn't lose any weight, obviously, but she didn't gain any muscle. Elyse number 2 was our foodie, and she literally gained the smallest amount of weight possible, which I was really shocked at for some reason. Elyse number 3 was doing our punching bag, and she gained quite a bit of muscle simply just from doing that. Elyse number 4 and 5 both gained a lot of muscles, 4 doing the rock wall and 5 doing the full body workouts, and it probably shouldn't have been as shocking as it was, but it was quite surprising to see how it worked. So now you know the best exercise to get your sim to where you want them to be, simply from just working out.